Did you know that the Enlightenment in the 18th century shifted focus from the ornate designs to neoclassical ideals of symmetry and proportion? The late 18th century was a period graced by the Enlightenment, which caused immense intellectual transformation. Reason and science became crucial to understanding the world. The emphasis on rational inquiry and empirical evidence leads to great advancement in many fields, including architecture. Architects of this period were fascinated and inspired by the emphasis on reason and wanted to reflect these new ideals into their designs. As said by Hanno Walter Croft in his book A Theory of Architecture from Vitruvius to the Present, the Academy of Architecture in Paris had accepted that simpler relationships that communicate easily to the mind satisfy it more deeply, and that taste should be subordinate to function. This new reinterpretation strayed away from aesthetics and more towards function. This statement shows some of the impacts of the Enlightenment on architecture. These new ideals and ways of rationality led to changes within architectural theory, straying away from heavily decorated and ornate styles to embrace neoclassicism with its focus on symmetry, proportion, and classical forms. An example of an architect who was inspired by this era was Étienne-Louis Boullée. Born in Paris 1728, he studied under Blondel, Bertrand, and Leguay, from whom he learned French classical architecture principles and the evolved neoclassicism in the 1750s. Elected to the Royal Academy of Architecture in 1762, he became chief architect to Frederick II of Prussia. Although most of his work no longer exists, his key works include Hotel Alexandre, Hotel de Brunoy, Metropolitan Cathedral, and the Cenotaph for Isaac Newton. As said by Peter Gazelle and Gabriel Lethausseur in their book Architecture in the 20th Century, Boulée's love and respect for geometry, specifically the sphere, symbolized the excellence and unity of the universe. Its flowing contours, spherical symmetry, and visual uniformity illustrated the unity, constancy, and infinite essence of God. The Cenotaph for Isaac Newton is one of Boulée's notable and visionary projects. The Cenotaph included a massive sphere of 150 meters in diameter, which rested on a cylinder base. Its interior had small perforations to allow sunlight to filter through, creating the illusion of a starry night sky. This cenotaph symbolized the continuous nature of the universe and paid tribute to Newton's contribution to science and the Enlightenment. This design reflects the idea that architecture should cause powerful emotions and connect with its viewers. Although never built, the cenotaph had a great influence on modern architecture. Its focus on emotional impact, use of geometric forms, and the exploration of light influenced later architectural movements.